Alright, we're testing the audio here, making sure the levels are good. Alright, I think we're good. I invite you guys to join if you want to. This is just a chill stream, not much to it. So if you want to participate, be my guest. I'm doing this stream mostly for myself just because I need time to relax. If any of you are clueless, I am a big fan of weirdcore, and I enjoy it quite a bit. I would ask if you would please not ask silly questions or ask for Robux or favors in the stream. I would really appreciate that. So like this area, it's this diner from the 1950s. Let's see if we can find the entrance. So as you can see, the posters here kind of reveal that it's really old. You see an old picture of Goofy, or not Goofy, Pluto, the dog. You see this art style is very, very old, where the washing machine barely came out. So live better electrically. None of you guys were alive, I would bet, unless you're 80 years old. You're not gonna remember this stuff. So it's kind of cool, you know, a little history lesson for you guys. And if you can imagine, if you can take your imagination to the next level, then you can try to picture yourself as if you lived this. You're in the 50s and you're here. You're just, you know, this is your dream. So if you can imagine, this is kind of what it would look like in the 50s. You see the wallpaper design. You see the cloth table. Very basic, you know. Although the music is from the 70s. Got that vibe to it. You know, not even I was alive back in these days. Even if I was twice my age, I still wouldn't be alive in the 50s. It's a very long time ago, ancient history. Just vibing. Probably order some eggs and toast, some bacon. Get started with my day. Maybe it's like 4 in the morning. Gotta start my shift. That's one thing I like about these games here, is like, if you open your imagination, take it to the next level, you can kind of really place yourself in these worlds. It's not just you're coming here, you gotta kill monsters, you gotta get points, you gotta level up, you gotta do all this brain rot, you know, spin wheels and open eggs, all that nonsense. Here, you're left to your own devices, you're left to your own imagination, your own mind. You decide what your adventure is, and many people have a hard time with that. Many people, it's too much for them. They need to be told what to do. But for me, you know, I see a scene like this and I'm like, well, what happened here, you know? There's this phone booth. Kind of the road's broken a little bit. It's probably working, but I could make a call if I needed to. Got some weird creatures here. And, you know, some people might complain. They might be like, oh, it needs to be animated. Oh, it's 2D. Well, use your imagination and animate their legs in your mind. Make them move their eyes or make sounds in your mind. How about that? You know? But like I mentioned earlier, this is more of a chill stream. It's more for me than anything. If you guys want to join, feel free. If not, you know, have fun doing whatever you do. You know, if you want to ask me, I'm very much disappointed in the state of Roblox, and I'm disappointed in the developers, and I'm disappointed in the players too, because they love to spend their time in these literal brain rot games that are all about flashy lights, loud noises. You want to spin your wheels, open your eggs, level up, spend your Robux, ask your mom for credit cards. And then, once the game gets boring, you just move on to the next one, or they make version 2, version 3. And you guys are just jumping around like very clueless, you know? Like, whatever is popular, you'll play it. Whatever people are playing, you'll play it. And even if it's a weird game with no story, a game that makes no sense, a game that wastes your time, and like I said, the best way to describe it is brain rot. You only play it because all your friends are playing it, and that's kind of what I'm disappointed with. You know, the mentality that whatever's popular's got to be good, and that is so far from the truth. When you look at Brookhaven, it's one of the lowest quality games I've ever seen. It's one simple map. You can't interact with anything, and you're just goofing around, and you know, most people are doing inappropriate jokes and. That has 1 million players. Wow, it's gotta be good because my friend is playing it, right? Same goes for like Blox Fruits and stuff. Everybody just jumps on it, you know, and their whole identity is that game. Like they'll make avatars based on the Monkey Luffy guy, but they don't know who they are. Like, who are you as a person? You're just role playing. You're just pretending to be something that you're not. And you don't really know who you are. Again, the games you play are because everyone else plays it. And the characters you like is because everybody else likes it. You just want to fit in. You want to be cool. And that is why I'm disappointed. Okay? And that's most players. So that's most of you listening. And it's not that I hate you guys. It's that I'm just tired of what I see. It's people need to find their own way. They need to evolve. They need to think for themselves. They need to discover who they are and not be told what to think, what to do just because it's popular. That doesn't make sense. If it's popular, doesn't mean it's bad, but many times it actually is. So see it for what it's worth. I guess we're in some sort of movie theater. These are the movies that are playing. Oh yeah, that movie looks interesting right there. The dark figure taking your lunch. That's looks like a fun movie. Leatherface, huh? Can I watch any of them? Are any of these theaters open? What's What's up, Builder Dev? Welcome to the stream. I'm surprised you were able to find me. That's cool. I mean, I'm not too deep into the game. I haven't gone that deep. It's like some abandoned office building. Looks like a dead end. I came through here, so. Whoa, what happened here? Looks like someone went into the blender. It's just the person all liquefied. Where does this dark alley lead to? See, that's exciting to me, you know, like not knowing what I'm going into. Now we're in like some sort of trailer park. Am I hearing something on the other side? I'm not sure. Maybe I am. Well, what's in here? So here we are in the trailer. Nothing special, huh? If there was a noise, where did it come from? Just an empty room. I don't think we can enter this one, maybe. We'll see. Oh, right here. Wait. I hate that. One thing I hate in Roblox is invisible walls. Because you think you can travel, but you can't. You get denied. And you're only encouraging hackers and exploiters because people might want to get through. And because you put invisible walls up. Yeah, guys, that's one thing I really hate are invisible walls. People love to do that because they're like, oh, my map is small, I want it to look big, but you can't go that far. Well, I think it's bad. If you want to put a wall, not an invisible wall. All you're doing is crushing hopes, guys. If you put invisible walls, you're crushing hopes. Can't fit through here. I think I can pass through one of these if I'm not mistaken. I guess not. Whoa. The vibe really changed. It went from a blue room to a completely white room. I'm a really big fan of this song. It's in my game as well. Another common theme you'll find are these orbs. Also eyes. That's a big weird card theme. So we're in this like mansion now that like branches off to different places. Again, in case you haven't gotten the feeling of this game yet at this point, rooms are kind of random and things don't really make sense. They move. One thing leads to something completely unrelated. So we were in a mansion. Now we're like in a pool room. And here's the deep end. Answer that question. So that's a common question when people play games that they don't understand is, what is this? Well, it's exactly what you're looking at. So you already have your answer in front of your face. I could try to explain it to you, like write an essay and tell you what it is, but the best way to discover is to just play. Personally, I wish these items were more interactable, like I could mess with the dishes, open the microwave, all that stuff, maybe open the stove and find, like, I don't know, eyeballs and stuff. That's what I would like. And I always get happy when games like these are updated. You know, like the stream I tried to do before this is the color by number game, and I discovered a couple bad things about it. Number one, it's broken, doesn't work. Number two, they're working on a second version, so I'm like, oh, you're making a second version, so my progress on the first one means nothing, huh? You're not even fixing the first game, so you know what? I decided I'm not going to play that game anymore. So this is kind of cool. We're like in this backyard or whatever. So again, completely different environments. Like every door you step through, like we have snow falling, we have Christmas lights, and there's this shed. I'm trying to get into this shed. It'd be cool if I could, but you never know what you're gonna come across. See, if I turn off my light, then we got the vibe of the ambient lighting. Sometimes I like to just chill here and reflect and maybe come up with ideas, even for my own game. So you see in front of me there are these lights, and you know, I might be thinking maybe I can add something like that to my game, or where would it fit? And oh yeah, I forgot, I have snow areas, but I haven't added any snowmen yet. Huh, good idea. So that's one thing that I mentioned earlier, is that many people play games because they like the flashing lights, they like the loot boxes, they like the level up and rewards, all that stuff. But I tell people, if you really want to have fun throughout your life, it's not about being pulled in every direction and all these flashing lights and loud sounds. You're supposed to make the fun. And what I mean by that is, like, use your imagination, use your own mind, and make fun anywhere, no matter where you are. Okay, so here we are on the next floor. As you can see, the living room or whatever leads straight into the outside. Again, doesn't make sense, but that's what Dreamcore is. Okay, there's this person you can interact with if you so choose. Just adding a little bit of lore to the story. Here's a random player going off, living the dream. Okay, we can pass through here. It's just this room with meat and eyeballs. You know, it's not super detailed, maybe just to keep it kid-friendly, but again, another great opportunity to use your imagination if you want. We're just falling over. My friend fell over. Are you okay? I keep falling. I get through the door. Let's go in. Oh wow, it's sunny outside. Look at those beautiful clouds. Is this real? Am I finally like, is this like real life or what? Now we're in sort of dark subway. We passed through the door. Now it's like midnight. Or what time is it? Let's look at the clock. It's 1 in the morning. It's definitely, those are fake clouds, huh? Yeah, guard is mentioning how one door, the handle is cold on one side, and then it's hot on the other side. So, like, again, we're here in this subway, and down here, here's a bathroom, but I know this leads to other places. I might do that later. So if we come down here, we'll visit the subway. If we look at these maps, we might be able to tell maybe where we are. So, somewhere in the Baltic areas. Maybe Finland. Oh yeah, look at that. Crystal clear Pepsi Cola. It's the best stuff. And some Oriental Kirby poster. This is back when the Game Boy was brand new. Wow, look at that. Imagine that. This groundbreaking technology. I would imagine most of you guys never even held a Game Boy in your life. This thing right here, this brick, it's a portable console, you know? From the 80s? Oh no, we have a missing person. They were last seen in the year 2044. If she's found, bring her to McDonald's. So you guys, if you find this person, bring her to McDonald's. ad is like 70 years old. I am sure they don't care. Oh yeah, I remember this. Jump in the atmosphere is fine. So it's the opposite. You see the pool has sky, and they are in an underwater world. Under the ocean. That's cool. This could be original art from the developer, where you see these flowers with eyeballs in them. Kind of cool. It's always nice to see original artwork, you know, original models. There's nothing wrong with using free models. You do what you gotta do to make the world you want to make, but it's always cool to see something that was handcrafted by the developer. And personally, I don't know. I feel a closer attachment to developers when it's a solo dev, because if it's like a team of 8 people, I'm like, who do I even talk to? Who do I message? Who do I think about? Like, it's too many. You know, if this was one developer who did all this, I would really respect that. Because it's like one personality that you're learning about someone when you play their game. So something tells me that this subway is decommissioned. Oh wow, it's Little Caesars. Does anyone know about that place? One of my favorite pizza places. See if we can get a closer look. I keep falling at the menu here. They got the deep dish, they got the extra most bestest. Oh my goodness, this is after inflation. Inflation is so intense. Each pizza costs $100. This is like 20 years from now, when inflation's so bad that a pizza costs $100. No. Well, this is cool. Sometimes games like this will put fan art. I'm not saying this is fan art, this is just regular, like, weird core picture. You see these images a lot in weird core, like this right here. That right there. This. It's just like these random pictures from like 50, 60 years ago that now we're just using them in our games today as something weird. Like, this is a real picture in the real world, like back in the 50s or something. Crazy. So again, I don't think we can pass through here. It's a, you know, again, it's a tease. I can't pass through it. It's an invisible wall. Oh yeah, we have the old Macintosh computers. When I was a kid, like in 3rd grade, I remember my teachers had these computers at their desk. That's what they used to look like, these big old, they're heavy too, like, they're like 30 pounds, like, you have to use your legs to lift it. Alright, where are we now? Oh, it's a little daycare. Yup, just like the picture. They make a real little version of it. Got some random guy here. It's always cool to see a random player because that tells you someone in the universe is interested in this sort of stuff. Oh, nice. So the balls are free to move here, meaning that, you know, using physics, I can use my avatar and push them. I don't know, call me a little kid, but I find that to be actually entertaining. Alright, what time is it now? It's 4 in the morning. Man, time flies. Step in the light? Yeah, why not? Where are we? Even I'm asking. Okay, looks like a bowling alley, obviously. I answered my own question. Wow, I'm surprised DG found us. Congrats. Although one way you could find me is like rewind or go back in the stream and retrace my footsteps. It didn't find me. But by that time I would have been somewhere else, so. I don't know, this place seems abandoned. I don't see anyone playing bowling. And see, this kiosk already turned off. It died. Here are the bowling balls. Wish I could interact with them. It'd be nice. I just come to this game and I go through all these doors just to play some bowling, right? I just pick up a bowling ball and practice my skills. Alright, let's go. And then, you know, get better at bowling. That's why, you know, interactions with objects, you know, would make the game more fun, because it gives you more of a reason to come. Like, if I could actually bowl here, then I would be coming here more often to bowl. That's just a tip for the devs. It looks like this is a model that they created on their own. I can tell by the polygons. Probably is not a free model. This one probably is a free model. I see this a lot. But it doesn't really matter, you know? People who make fun of you for free models are not good developers, or they're not professionals, or they're just bullies, or whatever. That's not mature. What matters is the game itself. Like, is the game cool? It doesn't matter if it's 20% free, 50% free models, doesn't matter. What matters is the game. Is it cool? Oh well, I think I lost one of my friends. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I don't think we've been here yet. What a nice house. Yeah, I would say. You know, what's with the pink light in here? Maybe it's a girl's room. Oh no, can I pass through here? Maybe. Yeah, sometimes it's a little hard to pass through these doors. Oh wait, I can crouch, huh? Wait. Come on, let me through. No. For some reason, when I hit tab, I open this console. I'm trying to move the leaderboard. Alright, anyways, I don't know if I can pass through here. I'm gonna try a little bit more. Seems too hard. It's like I can't pass through here. I gotta go back. One thing I can do is adjust the height of my avatar, I guess. Because you know what? It really does. It doesn't feel good to not be able to pass through so many doors. Alright, that's the subway. It was one long subway. And there's still this door we haven't been through here. It's a pool. If you want a snack, here it is. We have some limonal soda, some Scrith, Cyber, Windows 95 soda. I bet that Windows 95 soda tastes really good. I don't know if you guys ever had it, let me know. We got some beans. We have a sad red ball. And there's that weird worm that we saw earlier. I don't know, how much is it? I got $3. Oh, now we're like on a plane? What's through here? Oh, we can't go through here, can we? But yeah, now we're on a plane. Where are we flying to? Oh no, look! there's an entity staring at me from outside. Light, take me over. Kalam Poser Supply. They sell computers from the 1990s. I don't think those are useful anymore. You can't play Roblox on those. They would get hot and maybe catch on fire. They would probably give up on life. If you try playing Roblox on one of these old computers, it might just commit suicide. I know YouTube doesn't like me saying that word, but honestly, I don't care. I'm not using it in a bad way. It's cold out here. I want to go back in. Wait, can I go through here? Yeah, we're in the store now. Let's see what we got. We got some TVs and these towers on the bottom, then the monitors on top. But yeah, I used to use one of these things when I was younger. It's all I had. This is a picture, a real life picture from probably the 80s. The very first computers to come out. You see this kid is playing some pixel game. Very basic with the joystick. But that's all they had back then. That's it. The first printers, freaking out over color printers. Like, this is the newest technology in the world. And now, you know what? I know this is a dark theme, guys, but many of these people in these pictures are they're dead. It's kind of weird to think like that. Like, I'm looking at dead people. You know? Anyways. Let me read the chat real quick. I'm sorry. Scry, to answer your question, what you do in the game is up to you. Like, kind of like my game, you make your own adventure. That's what I try to tell people. The thing is, the Roblox games we see today, so many of them are like the same thing. The user interface is all flashy. They have all these wheels you turn to spin, all these eggs and chests, and you're told what to do. And players are getting conditioned to think like this is what every game's supposed to be like. If you don't have all these silly things in your face, if you don't have eggs, if you don't have chests, if you don't have level ups, and you know, being told what to do, then I don't know. It's not, you know, I can't play. I don't understand. I'm bored. And these games that are like, you know, brain rot, cash grabs, are training kids to not understand how to have their own imagination or play a game and really have an adventure. That's why they're always asking, like, how do you play? What do you do? And that thing I hate hearing is, I'm bored. Like, I really hate hearing that. If you're bored, my advice to you is be less of a boring person. Find a way to make fun and have something fun in your life wherever you are. Normally when you get bored, I mean, sometimes people, you're stuck in a situation, maybe you're in a car ride for 4 hours and you don't have any books, you don't have any electronics. I get that, but if you're playing a game or if you're with your friends and you're always saying, I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm bored, maybe you are boring, okay? And you need to change that. You need to figure out a way to be less boring. That's just some advice. Because when you go to a meeting or you go to a party and you just say like something to everyone, I'm bored, this sucks. You're like, you might not realize it, but you're offending everyone. You're like saying everyone's boring and that you don't know how to have fun. So my advice to you guys is work on your own self. Maybe it's something you need to fix. Personal problem, you know. This is a place I like coming to. It's the, I call it the toilet of contemplation. You sit on the toilet and you look into the dark void that stretches forever, and you think about the meaning of life. So some people might get bored here, right? What do you do in this pink room? There's nothing here. There's a toilet. Ugh. But to someone who has a good imagination and a deep mind, they can sit here for 8 hours and come up with the meaning of life, and by the time they're done, Okay, there's been a lot in the chat. I haven't been reading it. Oh, well, in the arcade, yeah, you couldn't really play in the arcade. So windy, someone close the door. Okay, so this tells me there are quite a few people in the dev team because it says, thank you for modeling the rocks. So, it takes quite a few minds to build this, but you know what? It's cool. The game is awesome. And as you can see here in the leaderboards, it says time, so I've been here for 243 minutes, I guess. You know, that's something. If you guys, you know, go crazy without building points, you know, I'm not building any points, I'm not climbing the leaderboards, I'm going crazy. Well, at least you have this time, you know, you can, you know, Clyde is on top with almost 20,000 minutes. But again, the meaning of a game is not just building points, guys. It's also just experiencing some adventure in it, playing it, looking around, seeing what's here. You know, checking out these sodas in the back. That's how you play the game. I'm looking at this trash in the corner. That's how you play the game. If you need any tips, look at these skulls, you know, that's how you play the game. You know? What do you want me to tell you? Listen to the music. We got this alleyway lit up by this faint blue light. And over here we have some pink light. In the restaurant we have some yellow. In the corner we have some dark yellow. This is some goofy, like, Japanese advertisement for some toy that's probably like 30 years old. It's cool to see the artwork. Oh, that's Jotaro. It's cool to see artwork from way back in the day and from different parts of the world, you know? Like this Pepsi can is old. You just look at it, it's white. That's an old can. This is an old picture, like 1950s, 1940s. The new XCRX, and it's this old car that if you saw it today, it would probably not even work anymore. There's this player again, Monolithians. They're just vibing, you know. So it is possible to make something from a game that, you know, has blood on the walls and some creepy pictures, and some people like that. Can I pass through here? So this is like a little church or something. And some abstract art, which is like a glitchy screen. Imagine sitting here for like sitting here for 4 days, 5 days, staring at an empty wall. You'd have to have one strong imagination to survive that. There are people that legitimately go crazy in such an environment. Oh, check it out. God will always be with us. Well, I could vibe to that. It is an option, you know, if you are ever alone and you feel like life is meaningless, there you do always have God. Okay, I'm finally gonna leave this area. So we've been, if anyone was watching, like 30 minutes ago or 40, we saw these clouds, and then we're in the subway. And so for 40 minutes, I was exploring this little room. So that's why I like this game so much, is that you can really get lost in this maze of doors and rooms. So presumptuous to think of us all as humans. So this person says, "Hello, humans," and I'm like, that's so presumptuous to think that we're all human. So you never know. There could be a robot playing. It could be an AI. That's one thing that I've noticed in Roblox. There are some players that I swear I don't know, but like they act like a literal computer. They don't act human at all. I've seen that a lot of times. That makes me wonder if there's so many players in Roblox, are they all humans? So like they're still stuck in the arcade, huh? There's always the option of resetting. I may have to scale down my avatar a little bit to fit into these rooms. I'm tired of being stuck. That's for sure. Oh yeah, here's this this bedroom. The only thing that's in it is this TV with the blue screen. Just watching it. Imagine staring at this for 8 hours straight. There's this random player. I've already been there. And here's a literal jail cell. So, like I was mentioning earlier, some people, okay, there are people who have weak minds. There are people who have stronger minds, okay? And people who are weak-minded, alright, if they were placed in a cell like this for like 10 years and they never got to leave, they never got to see anyone, they were always just put here just, you know, maybe they would leave to take a shower, whatever. They go crazy. They can't handle it. Their mind breaks and they go insane. And people who have a stronger mind might actually do something like think about all the things they've learned, think about, use their imagination to travel through space, or they might think of a story or in their mind or something to keep them from going crazy, right? So that's a little perspective. People have different muscle strength, different body strength, but we don't think too much about, how strong is our mind? Okay, is it fragile? Can it be broken? People don't think about that much. We are back at the pool. Did I go through here? Yeah, I've already been here, so. Some random player. Wouldn't it be weird though if like some of these players were actually computers or AI and they're just able to create avatars and play Roblox? Would that be weird? Or would it be cool? Finally, we found our friends again. Yeah, maybe. But I'll tell you again, guys, I've seen some players that really don't act like humans. Like, I know what humans act like, and some of them seriously leave me wondering, like, what am I looking at? And another thing too is like, if you add up all the players and all the games in Roblox, the number is a huge number. Like, we're talking 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, 100 million people active on Roblox right now. And do you really think that 100 million kids are literally on Roblox? Or 200 million? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, are some of these players indeed AI? Alright, let's see. Is there... I've been through here. What about here? We can explore this area, I guess. Yeah, I know the actives. If you add up all the actives, it makes me wonder, like, do we literally have that many kids on Roblox right now? It doesn't make sense. I personally think it would be cool, like if Roblox allowed AI to create avatars and play, because then every game would have more players and there would be like no limit. So you could have millions or billions of AI players, and you know, they'll just be random players walking around, or maybe they can talk too, and all they're doing is playing Roblox, and you can call them true Robloxians because they literally live in Roblox. That is their life. That is their home. You know, in my game, when I create AI, when I create animals or characters that are AI or whatever, yeah, they don't have an avatar with like a friends list and stuff, but they still, you know, are able to play and move around and talk and stuff. They're just limited because they can't have friends and stuff like that. They can't jump to other games either. Okay, we were here already. Because I've already explored this area. To answer your question, Trey, the reason why, it's kind of a mystery. I've seen some channels with like 1,000 subs and they have a ton, like 50 plus or 100 active viewers, but a lot of it depends on YouTube and if it wants to push my video or stream to more people. Also, another thing is most of my subscribers are from all around the world. They don't even speak English. Many of them don't play Roblox, and that's because I've been advertising to every country in the world, so many of my fans don't even speak English once again. But that's fine. I'm trying to create videos and streams that everyone will like, so even if they don't speak English, they would still be interested in my stream. I'm working on that. I think these people are literally appreciating the clouds and the outside. See, this person Clyde, who has been here for 20,000 minutes, you can see here, has no problem staring at a wall. Okay, so when people come at me and they're like, you know, I get bored, or what do you do? Like, this person is literally having fun staring at clouds. So, you know, there's it's possible. You know, maybe he's thinking about all his memories or all the fun he had on sunny days. I don't know. Everyone's different. Someone is still a fan of Felipe, you know, one of Flamingo's old memes. Well, just because someone's weird doesn't mean that they're not smart, you know? Like, some of the greatest minds in the world, normal people would call them weird. Like, you know, Albert Einstein, many people called him a kook or crazy. But here he is telling you how the whole universe works, and if it wasn't for him, we would still be stuck not knowing about stars and black holes and stuff. So you can thank the weird guy. Oof, I'm getting kind of stuck. So I might do that. I might shrink my avatar a little bit, because I'm stuck right now. I might have to reset. Does anyone recognize this picture right here? This was legit the Windows 95 background for all Windows machines. The default was this green hill. Which is a lie, because the green hill, all it is just a digital picture. You can't actually walk on it. I'm trying to get up here, but like as you can see, my height is making things very hard. I did manage to get up. So another cool thing about these games is if you want a place where you can find peace and quiet, and where it's really hard for people to find you, just come to a place like this. Like I even found a hiding place would be behind this door right here. Like it's really hard to get back there. Like there's right back here you can hide, and no one can really find you. So if you ever have like a million fans just chasing you and you can't get rid of them, just come here behind this door. They can't find you. Here's a hospital room. I can't really get through. The door's kind of cracked, so it makes it actually, the developer's like, yeah, you have to squeeze through here. This guy's eating watermelon. You never know what you'll find in these rooms. Oof. I'm gonna reset once again just because I want to find a couple new rooms before I wrap up the stream. I do have to go in a little bit here, so let's see if we can find some cool place to explore. So one thing I like to do, okay, is do what Clyde was doing. I'm looking through the blinds here and just looking outside, seeing where we are. So it looks like maybe it's a cloudy day. And there's the wall. I don't really see much decorations, but that's where your imagination comes in. And this, oh yeah, so it's evening and the sun is setting and we're just on an island somewhere. Yeah, that's what that is. And this is the picture of the perfect house. So as you can see, it doesn't matter what's going on outside of your yard, as long as your grass is perfectly cut and it's green. Everything in life is good. If your lawn is green, that means everything is good. That's right, no worries. Wait, I want to go through here. And here we are back at the gas station. Back at that old diner from the 1950s. Again, these kind of games I like to visit just because it helps me to relax, helps me to slow down, you know. Games that are fast paced, like, you know, blocks, fruits and stuff. You know, it's a bit too much, you know. Sometimes there's so much going on, and it's good to go to the opposite end of that spectrum, to something a little bit more quiet. Sometimes you're so busy, you're so excited, you're so, you know, having so much fun in your life, and you realize that your life is passing you by just a little too fast. So that's why it's good to slow down and kind of look around and figure out where you are. Figure out who you are. Figure out, you know, the meaning of life and all that good stuff. And you can only really do that when you're calm, you're chilling. You can't really come up with the meaning of life when you're busy, and you're moving too fast. And for you developers who might be watching, you can see this game is simple, okay? It has some walls, some lights, some pictures. But people are playing it. And like the player Clyde, who's been here for, they've been here for like 300 hours. 300 hours, guys. You know, if they had premium, you'd be making a lot of money. So, even though this game is super simple, it works. People play it. So, take notes, you know, remember. Alright, so that's pretty much, we explored probably the most of the map. And I just want to thank everyone who joined. I might try to find one or two more rooms, but that's pretty much it. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. I thought I'd just have a chill little stream. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one.